Hoi An has changed, but like all good destinations, we're hoping some things have stayed the same.
Did you know Hoi An has a beach?
I forgot how freaking beautiful it is out here.
VIP parking if you've been here before, you know?
Oh, so good.
Completely adjusted the size. Quite the hustle. Quite the hustle.
In this series, we're on a 3-week adventure covering the length of Vietnam from north to south.
This is Vietnam? What the hell?
With 2,000 kilometers of ground to cover, there's plenty of time to taste our way around the country, meet the locals, and find some of the best and craziest things to do.
Whoa, that was not graceful.
In the last episode, we explored some of the touristy side of Hoi An.
Hoi An, Vietnam, Hoi An.
No choice of that one, that comes pre-installed.
But we did have some regrets.
How you feeling, babe?
Hilarious.
Today, we're going much more local.
We are so happy to meet you. Yeah, welcome back to Hoi An.
It's been 7 years since we lived in Hoi An, so we're going to go back to all of our old favourites. But will it live up to the hype?
Trying to hide our disappointment, but we can't quite shake it. Well, one main way to get around in Hoi An is with the bikes, but we got some wheels. Oh, we got liquid cooled, babe. Liquid cooled on the side. I don't know what that means, but it must be good.
Must be cool.
How excited are you?
I'm so excited that we finally got some wheels, we got some freedom, and that our first stop today is Dingo Deli. And just as a little story time, I wasn't sure if I was going to share the story, but when we used to live here, I used to live off this caramel walnut cake, and I got really fat. They better have it because I am so excited. I think I was legit addicted to this cake, so this could start something, I don't know. Whoa.
Well, something has changed. This isn't it. It's the same brand, it's the same place, the same logo. They say Western food, which is probably why you can understand after living here for however many months, we started to crave like a little bit more simple, a little bit more like food from home. Cakes. I'm on like sensitive mode today. I can't say too much about the cake. But obviously they were successful because it looked bigger, it looked newer, it looked more modern. They got a little supermarket going on.
You look so like handsome there with the lanterns in the background.
Wow. You trying to get me to buy you some cake?
Yep. They've got mustard now.
Upgrade.
We never had anything like this. We had to go all the way to Da Nang.
Yeah, basically, or hunt around to try and find it in a market.
Look at all these. Wow.
Okay, so it's a lot more homely. But this, I remember all of this, like the fresh produce and stuff, which is a lot more appealing than the markets.
To be fair, the markets has really nice fresh produce. It's just the meat that's a bit like
Questionable.
Anyway, let's get some cake.
There it is. Stacey, no one's even sliced into it yet. Gotta say, a little disappointed. We've got 2 flat whites that haven't come out yet, but we've got the Vietnamese coffee. I remember sitting here, well, the other one, and stirring it. Half the fun is seeing it in a glass and you can see which way around is it? Condensed on the bottom, coffee on the top, and then you get to mix it and you see that swirl. We don't really have that, but the taste is delicious anyway. I don't think it's got as much as it has yesterday's one. Come on, thank you.
So excited. I'm like shaking. I'm so excited. Ready? There it is. Oh my god, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. The cake's like nothing. It's the icing.
Oh, yeah.
It's the icing is where it's at. It's so good.
It's hard to find a flat white here, I'll be honest. Most coffees are cold. That's okay. That's okay, but it's hard to compare when you've had strong Vietnamese coffee and like the sweetest caramel toffee style cake at the same time. All up, all of this, 208,000. So it's a bit more expensive than what you might find elsewhere, but worth it. 100% worth it, right?
Can't talk. Eating cake. Oh, we got little presents from the manager because they were like, we mentioned that we'd come back and that the location had changed. And they were like, we want to give you a little gift because you're returning customers.
All right, we are going to go for a cruise. We want to do the beach. We're going to go to our old favorite bar. We're going to go to our old favorite restaurant, but we're kind of full on calories after eating Stacey's cake. One cool thing that I love about Hoi An, and I was worried might have changed, is that outside of the ancient town, it still feels local. There is still so much greenery. And when we lived here, obviously we lived a little bit further away, and so you can still drive around, you can see the locals working, you can see the rice fields, you get to see that completely different side that hasn't gone, which I'm so pleased about. So I've mapped out a bit of a route, and we're just going to go from Mission over to one of the islands and see what we can find. Oh yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna bump. Hold on. There we go.
It's so dirty, man. What's you up to, pal?
I forgot how freaking beautiful it is out here. It is stunning. This is like such a good time of year to visit as well, because the rice paddies are so green. It's beautiful. The sun's shining.
Freaking hot though. They need a few more swimming pools around, but
She's a bit toasty.
That's what the beach is for later. There's a lot of construction going on, but it's not too much. Like, there's some new buildings coming in. There's a couple that we've both gone, ooh, that looks nice, and it's got a bit of a Bali villa kind of vibe. But a lot of still tradition, and then this isn't lost. I love this. Can you flip the camera around it, do you think, Mark? Look at these little paths through here. I think if you come earlier in the morning, there's more people working the fields.
Yeah, probably too hot about now.
But this is ideal. I'm digging it. Hey mate. Yeah. We've just arrived at what was our favourite restaurant, Baby Mustard. There are two restaurants over the years that we have had the most questions about on our channel. One is the chicken place in Chiang Mai, some of you know what I'm talking about, and the other one is this place. Hopefully I'm showing you some footage here of what this used to look like, but this road here, this was dirt, muddy, dirty, and if it rained, you almost couldn't park your scooter. Come on. Oh, sorry, I mean, xin chào. I said thank you, huh? Fascinating to be back and see how much this has changed, but there was one dish in particular that used to be our thing, and the owners here were so lovely. Hopefully it lives up to the hype that it once was.
I'm so excited, but like, where are we right now? It's so different.
We ordered the wrong dish.
I might be on disappointed. Can we order the other one as well? It's literally the table behind us has what we want. We ordered the wrong thing. How much chicken can you eat?
Okay, we're refilming this because this table has now left and Stace was whispering and we were trying to hide our disappointment, but we can't quite shake it. We always used to get that chicken clay pot. That is going to be delicious anyway. This is the chicken lemongrass, the one that we used to get. It's actually on a leaf. This is what it should have looked like. It should have been this beautiful grilled chicken on that.
You're like a seagull at their table when they've left.
And the guy behind us is eating it.
And they go out and they get vegetables from the garden and like proper, like it's made homemade. You can see the like mum and dad cooking back there.
I think it's still going to be delicious.
It will be.
And we're coming back. We can come back.
Come back.
The same flavour.
It's delicious. A little bit spicy. You can taste those fresh herbs.
We waited 7 years to come back.
I blame you.
Oh, come on, thank you.
That's 64.
Okay.
And 94.
Can you ask what that one
Thank you
is?
very much.
Oh yeah, what's this one called?
Banana leaf.
Banana leaf. So the lemongrass chicken banana?
Yes, fish and fish.
Oh, and fish as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Basically, we waited 7 years to come back to a restaurant dreaming of one dish and then ordered the wrong thing.
What we did get was still really, really nice.
It was incredible, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
Still an amazing place to
But
come.
what an emotional roller.
Ooh, we've been dealing with it. We've been dealing with it. VIP parking if you've been here before, you know? When we first came to Hoi An, we were trying to figure out where we wanted to live. This is the villa that we booked. And the lady here who runs it, we've called Mama Chi for years. She's been like our Vietnamese mum. Hey!
We are so happy to meet you. Yeah, welcome back to Hoi An. Yeah.
You've still kind of kept in touch, eh? She still kind of comments on like messages on Facebook, and that's cute. Let's just see. She's got a little tear in her eye. So sweet. This is one of the most rewarding things about travel, the people that you meet along the way, and then time passes and then you catch up again and it's like nothing's changed. All right, Mama G's gonna show us our old room and some of the renovations. If you're gonna come to Hoi An, come and stay here. Come and see this beautiful lady, support the family. It's so sweet. This was our old house, babe? Well, for a little while anyway. 2 weeks with.
This is so different.
Oh, it's amazing.
Wow.
Oh, 2-bedroom now.
This was the bedroom. Yeah.
Oh.
That was the ensuite. Yeah, the laundry room. Now it's the laundry. Wow. Wow, it's like a whole house now.
We were basically here for about 2 or 3 weeks while we were trying to find long-term accommodation to stay, and she really looked after us. That's why this is so special for us. But so now you can come and stay here, and it's a 2-bedroom situation. And some people actually rent out the entire villa essentially.
Oh, I love it.
All right, we've parked up the scooter.
Oh, man, it's hot.
Bruh, it's roasting.
Dude, how much was that? 10,000 per park?
Yeah, so it's often 5,000. I think it depends on where you are. This is a very touristy spot.
Yeah.
Did you know Hoi An has a beach? I don't think a lot of people do.
Well, it's in 2 separate parts, really, isn't it? There's like the coastal bit and then there's the old town. So
Yeah.
I think a lot of people just instinctively go towards the old town and maybe miss this part, which is beautiful and should not be missed.
Should not. Well, here's the thing. We spent a bit of time here, so we don't really know where we are going. Split by. So we're just going to kind of walk in and see what happens here. I think we'll find somewhere to grab a drink. There's a couple of more upmarket places. Like we went to a spot in the past called
The Deck House, and then there's also a place called the Shore Club, which I don't know if it was there when we were here, but they're like the kind of the places that everybody go to. But I think that there's like lots of family-run like smaller places in between. So
probably more our vibe, because
Yeah.
those ones are a bit more like beach club. If that
a bit
makes
more
sense.
like pay in food and drink kind
So
of
you-
thing, and you get a sunbed.
This starting to feel a bit touristy, obviously. Have a look at this. Got a few more kind of tourist spots around like that. I couldn't even tell you which place we've ended up in. They all look identical. All we know is we found a spot. I think it's going to be 50,000 for us to use the day beds. You can use them all day long or as much as you like. Stacey's made a friend here.
And the boy, this one is the girl. The girl, this real pearl. You know what I tell? We have a line we burn.
She's just actually completely adjusted the size of the bracelet. 120,000.
How long together?
Quite the hustle. Quite the hustle.
10 years? Very long.
Send you away for 3 seconds and you come back with
Breakfast is served.
Did you manage to find some towels?
I did not.
That's right.
Ask. Whoops.
Priorities, huh?
Yeah. Woo.
Wow.
That's so bloody good. I feel like we're gonna be boiling hot as soon. I feel like as soon as we get back to the beach after swimming, we'll be boiling hot again. But this is a treat. No surprises really, but it's happened again.
Literally, it's in a whole different spot again.
So this was our favourite place for a beer. It was probably one of, if not the cheapest beers in town. We've now found out that the Happy Buffalo, was called it, I mean you can probably guess because you used to be able to look out onto the buffaloes. It's
Yeah.
now in our 3rd location since we were last here.
No buffalo anymore, but there's now what will be a lazy river.
There's darts, there's this massive mural. It's an enormous site. It's now run by Kiwis.
I think I'm in like a little bit of shock. Like this whole day, it's like deja vu, but different.
We're in a different timeline.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Got a couple of Hooters on tap. Mine was 35. Dane's was 50.
50. Hooters.
Hooters.
Oh, like Hooters.
In the next episode, we're taking you to Hanoi to start our length of the country tour, which means we will actually be back in Hoi An in a video soon. So in the next episode, there is some world famous food, a tour around Hanoi itself, and one of the most well-known and crazy things to do in Vietnam.